Perfect Day DC is here for you, and it starts right now.
If you're touched by the words of the song, baby.
Time now for our next round of Good Day Goes Global. And with spring peeking around the corner, you may want to consider a much-deserved getaway by yourself. Now, we know a trip by yourself might sound a little bit scary, so here to help us on plan a solo vacation day with tips to smooth the adventure over is founder of Travelmation, Adam Duckworth. Adam, good to see you.
Hi, Marissa. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm excited to be here.
All right, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
I've been doing solo vacationing before it even became a thing. I never got advice on it, though, so I'm interested to learn more. Begin, though, Adam, with why it's becoming such a popular option for travelers.
Post-pandemic, solo vacation planning became really popular. In fact, we've seen these trends double in the last number of years. People are excited to get out there and to see the world. And we tend to do vacations with families or groups, but people are like, I'm kind of tired of everybody else telling me what to do and what everybody else is interested in doing or eating or seeing. So I'm going to go check this out by myself. So solo vacationing, and what a day to talk about it. National Plan a Solo Vacation Day has seen so much exponential growth in recent years. People are ready to get out there and see the world.
And along with keeping up with that growth and that interest, we're seeing a lot of brands kind of get on board with it as well and tailoring the experience for the solo travel. Tell us more about that.
I love when brands get on board with trends. Solo traveling became so popular a number of years ago that some cruise lines started to create cabins on board their ships so that folks could actually go as solo travelers. Let me give you a couple examples. So Norwegian Cruise Line, shout out to them. Their new class of ship, the Prima class, is phenomenal, by the way. The Prima, the Viva, more coming. They actually have solo staterooms for travelers, and they can go by themselves and have a single supplement stateroom so they don't have to pay for two guests. Normally on cruise lines, if you travel and you're in a standard stateroom, even if you're traveling solo, you have to pay for two guests. Not on Norwegian Cruise Line. They have those solo staterooms, and they also have areas for single travelers to hang out as well. Lounges, you get to meet people, the bar area, it's really cool. NCL, Norwegian, they're actually next step up in terms of a higher end cruise line as well. Oceana and Regent, even another step up, a really luxury brand at sea. They're having single supplement staterooms as well. So if you're a solo traveler and interested in cruising, you might want to check that out. It's such a fun way to travel, to meet people, to kind of go back when you want to spend time by yourself and to see these different locations. But Marissa, another amazing thing that people are doing is they're going abroad. We love the Globus of family brands. They are an organization that has group tours and things all over the world. People are going abroad. So they go, they might have a European itinerary. They get to meet people within their group, and then they kind of disengage as they see fit. They get tired of the group. They wander over here and they get to spend some time by themselves. People are so excited about it, and it's a really exciting trend in the travel space.
And you also have tips for people who have decided, listen, I'm going to do a solo trip, this year. Things you want people to avoid or to consider. What are those recommendations?
Yes. Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I might be next for a solo trip. I just came back from Walt Disney World yesterday with my two children and my wife, 4 and under. So I might be in need of some of these tips. The first one is, hey, make sure you like being alone from time to time. If you're out there and you're like, I don't really like being alone, maybe this isn't for you. Second thing is you might want to avoid some of those more romantic vacations. If you are going to a romantic resort where there's mainly couples, or you're going to a place like the Maldives, you want to make sure that you're okay with those kinds of experiences and maybe avoiding those that is more couple-centric. And lastly, if you are traveling to this location by air, some people have some trepidations about traveling in solo, specifically in the dark. If your flight were to land at a certain period of time, make sure you might want to get a flight that lands during the daytime so you feel a little bit safer. And as always, you should be using a travel advisor who can help you plan your next solo travel experience to the best of their ability. We do that all day and love working with solo travelers. That's National Plan a Solo Vacation Day, Marissa.
All right, Adam, thank you so much. And after that trip to Disney, I guess you are overdue for a solo trip. Hey, there's plenty of room on my flight.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my next solo trip. Let's go.
All right, thanks so much, Adam, head of Travelmation. We appreciate it.